Hi everybody and welcome to FortressCraft Evolved 64-bit mode, survival, let's play, and we're on episode 61 where I went, after the last episode, I went and found out why we were not getting a lot of ore. As you can see, we are not getting a lot of ore in this section at all. So I thought, why? What is going on? What is causing the problem? And I decided to come and have a look at our iron ore. Now I'll just throw down a stick down there so you can see how far it goes down. And remember, we was having a problem with it only doing one ore at a time because we thought it was a glitch. I don't think it's a glitch. Someone has actually mentioned it on the forums. I can't remember who, so I do apologise. But what I think it is, how a seam ends, and I may be wrong, and hopefully the devs may correct me or somebody else will post a comment whether they've had the same thing happen or no, it's worked fine and it is a bug. But you can only post it if it's a bug, if it's on version 1.4, not version 1.5. So what I presume is, as the ore runs out, it just slows down until it takes the last few and then it pops. I don't think it takes out 8 per minute or 16 per minute or 32 per minute, because if you look at the blocks, when they start off they are all nice and compact, but if you looked at I haven't got one to show you, but if you look at the tin one which is upstairs, you can see some are compact and some are empty. Now I presume what it's doing on the programming is that it's going back to those first ones and popping them all at once, but it only can do it once because there's only one left. That's a theory. Okay, so as you can see, our iron here all the way down has run out. Okay, now down here I did go and have a look, so we're just going to go and have a quick look. Yeah, you can see that we've got more ore down there, which is down there, and if we scan this, I'm just going to control and M it first and then we'll scan it. You can see it's another copper vein. We've got so much copper, it's just really, we don't need it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go back here. We are going to fill this in, okay, because we want to make sure that we get all our bits and pieces. Okay, and we're going to take this and this one because we won't need that. Hopefully that laser here will reach all the way down to our copper one, and I think it just has. Yes, it just has. Okay, because you can see as they go the copper is getting worn out, but this is all nicely done. Okay, so yes, we won't be using that anymore, and that means it now gives us spare a laser, a storage block, a T1 storage block. It gives us an enhanced drill motor, and it gives us a drill head where we have not got the drill head. So we're going to have to go back and find the hole, because I think the drill head has fell down the hole. The thing is, because we've just covered it in. Okay, so we may have just lost the drill head because silly old me didn't check before. So we're going to drop a laser down there and we're just going to go down. As you can see, it does break our legs. Did we pick up the drill head? Yes, we did, because drill heads are expensive because of the iron. Okay, so we're going to get back out of this, and now that we've got everything, we're going to just put this back. Now I'm not sure if that's the way that the devs were programming the ore extractors, that they only do that limited amount when they get to the end, but that's how I found. Okay, so we could now start doing this coal, but there's really no reason to. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the ooh, what's this little scary bit down here? Oh, we're not going to go down there, we're going to go up here, because this is where we're going to go. We're going to go upstairs. I want to just go and check, see how we're doing. As you can see, this was the testing for the ore and the ore excavator. And here we go. So we are, as you can see, this is what I meant by this is good ore, and this is all that is being currently mined. Okay, and you can see that we're doing quite well. Now at the moment we have got 100 lithium, so that's good. We have got 100 tin, and we've got 100 copper. Now I don't think anything else has come in here, so we're going to leave that. I think we were doing nickel, so I am going to cheat on this one. I'm going to take those two away. Okay, they will fill me up, and then we can put back the storage things. Okay, so as I said, we will be moving the whole of this manufacturing part downstairs at a later date. More as we find the bits. I'm not going to move it while I've got the bits going up, because I just find it a little bit pointless. I am just going to switch to the K mode just to see how we're doing. As you can see, we've got 1.35k of solar power. We're doing 3 bars a minute, and we're doing 56 ore a minute. That's because we ran out of the nickel. We haven't got that automated anymore, and we have not got the as much iron as we have automated. Okay, whoops, didn't want to do that. I want to press OK. So we're going to go and have a look at the power plant. Not sure what we're going to be working on this episode, because I know I was doing something. I think it was with the power supply. Yeah, we are on 4% here. I actually set these to reset. I reset these to transmit all the time. Well, it should have been not wait until it was full. I thought I had changed these. Obviously I didn't, but we'll see how it goes anyway, because we haven't got gold. We have, yes, this is what we were starting on. We were doing this part up here, and we needed some bits and pieces, so we needed the vat. But I'm just going to go down and check everything, see how things are going, and you know, hopefully we might have enough gold to go and make another solar panel. Okay, because eventually we do want 3. course we've still got this to put into place as well, because now that we're going to be using the crystal, we will probably be mining that out. And I do want to go and check the level. Do I need a hopper there? No, we don't need that amount of nickel yet. We do need nickel, but I'm not going to start it yet. I want to get it connected to here. I've got to work out how to get it connected there. Okay. Yes, in the last episode you found that we managed to find a lot more crystals, so you can see now that we've got a lot of nice crystals coming in and stuff like that. I'm not going to turn them into lasers because I just don't think it's worthwhile. And we have got this working down here, so we have still got nothing in here, nothing in here. We have got 36 gold bars in here, which is nice, and we've got 46 iron bars, which is also nice. Okay, now also on this one we've got the first hoppers going for the iron. Not sure how full it's going to be. I might put an induction smelter on there, but at the moment they're just not full enough, so there's really no point. Okay, so if we want to get our nickel back up and working, we'll have to work on that. As you can see, that iron is going quite nicely there. It's not a very big iron deposit, but we will obviously find bigger deposits around as we go. And what I wanted to do, because this was actually on the wrong side because of the way things were going, was to make this a lot simpler and have it come in this way, but there's still problems. I've still got to think out how to work that out. Obviously that is a new iron shaft there. Okay, and this obviously goes down somewhere, which I can't remember where. I think it's to our biomass. I am actually going to go down there because we've got the head and that, and we can go and have a look and see what we got, because we do need biomass. And of course we've got more ore down here, and you can see that we are getting quite a ways down. And here we go. So we're gonna have a look at setting up this this feature. I don't think I've got anything there. So we want to start using F4 for setting up bits and pieces. So basically we're going to want a drill head, a power supply, a hopper, and we will shove where is it, coal on there as well, so we can put it down in order. And we also need a PTU, so I need to put it in the different order. Yeah, okay, so when we get a PTU we can put it down. So basically we will go here. Okay, we will see what happens when we open that. So that's drill stuck. Okay, so that means we need a steel drill head. We will put in the economy drill head, but as you can see it's still stuck, so we need the steel head. Okay, so we need power, we need PTU, and we need a hopper here for power. Okay, now we're going to take the light out. I'm going to put the light above us on the ceiling, okay, because obviously there's a great big nice ledge there and a great big nice cavern there which we found out about earlier, okay, and we do have lots of biomass here. Now the way that we're going to be getting the biomass out, I think we're going to put a hopper at the top, and we'll put a hopper at the we'll put a couple of hoppers here so we can get 200 units at a time. And because biomass last time I did it ran out very quickly, I'm going to go for the optimization of using a hopper system instead of a conveyor belt system. Okay, so we will put in the hopper there, and we will go back upstairs and we will make the adjustments to go and get the PTG. Now obviously, as you can see, you have to go quite a way down. Now the problem here is we don't have a lift installed, but that's really not too much of a problem because we can use F and we jump out and break our legs. Okay, so the thing that we must remember is that if we do break our legs, and trying to find out where I went for the other iron ore seam, there's coal there, is remembering where the drop point is. Now the drop point here is here, so we are going to visually, because it's not very clear, just put those so we know that that there is a danger to us. Okay, well, it shouldn't be too much of a danger. Like I said, we're going to be redoing some of this area and getting some nice bits and pieces. So let's go and get the PTG first, which we've got enough for that. Okay, now I want some storage, so we're going to see how many we can do. 300 should get us going. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should be more than enough and what we want. Now we want the drill head, and it's got to be the steel drill head. Okay, the steel drill head. So we need 3 low grade steel bars. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. This is why we need to get the nickel back on, and then we can make the steel cut ahead. Okay, so now we can drop down again. Okay, and we can go down and we can get the biomass going, because we can't make the turbine until we've got the biomass. Right, so we go to F4, and what we do is go to I, because we need to make sure that we've got this there. Okay, so we will start with getting this. This will start doing the power for it. You can see it started there. You've got to give it a few seconds, and then we will say, right, we have that one there. Whoops. We have this one here. We put one here, and we will put I can jump up because I want to do it right. One there. Okay, so that will give us a 3. That will give us 300 units. Now obviously this won't start, even though that this will have power in it. Okay, because this is powering up, because the first thing that we need to do is put in the steel cut ahead, and now you can see that it's going to mine. Okay, so once we've got a few bits of biomass growth, I think we've got some in stock. that's biomass, so we can put that there because that's after the nickel ore. That's the last thing that we found. Okay, so we're going to leave that now. We're going to let that go because obviously we don't want it to get we don't want to wait there and waste our hour. So what our next efficiency job is going to be is we're gonna have to have at some point we're gonna have to excavate that out, and we're gonna do that at the right place because I don't want to keep breaking my legs because I just can't see the damn screen, which I think is very good. So we're now going to go upstairs on the lift and we're going to go and check our lift system because I know that it's near enough up to the top. I think we've got about two more sections to go. Okay, so as you can see, this one's working quite fine. This all fires constantly, all works nice, and we will be reversing these, and we will be doing it so power comes down from the top and not going from the top to from the bottom to the top. Okay. Now I believe this is the last bit that we did. I'm going to walk off here. Okay, so we can see that we need to go to F1. We need to put in the blocks and the torches because that's what we normally do when we are up to the to the level where it misses a block. And of course it puts in a nice lighting system which I quite like. Now this you can see is where it finished. Okay, and you can see that we've got some coal there and we've got something up there as well. So what we need to do, I believe now, is we get rid of all of this because this is not where we want to go, and we go and get the next part ready, which is going to be excavating more of the tunnel. Like I said, we've not got much more to go. Why it leaves this middle bit, don't know. I think it's still a bug, but you know what, I don't mind this bug because it puts it in the right lighting and stuff like that. And you can see, there we go. Right, so what do we do now? The first thing that we'll do is we're going to take all this equipment and we're going to take all of this. Don't know if that fell down, probably did. Okay, and then what we have to do is we have to take this floor out as well because of we don't want it either. Now this floor don't think has lights. In actual fact I think it does have the lights because it's the right height, but you know, we can always do that. There. Now if you look at that, there they go through, because each of these lasers goes 64 blocks. Take that off, that off, that off. Okay. So let's take that away. Let's just double check. No. And there we go. Oh, damn it. Don't want that. Let's. So we're going to block. Didn't want to do that. I'm going to block this off because we no longer need this section here. Okay, it's going up very nicely, and so we're going to go up and start on the next level. Now we did notice that the power drains drastically when we go up. Okay, so this is where the level finishes, which is here. So you can see it's not quite done it correctly there, but we're not too worried about that because we know that while we stand on the lift we can put in the block. So let's just do this properly, and that's that level there, because this is our floor. So we're going to be putting the floor in, and as we put the floor in we will put in the torches as well. Now this will be now where we start going to take out the other lifts. I might make some extras. Okay, so we can walk off the lift now. Not sure why that one there hasn't reached full maximum height. But that one should start powering up. Should do. But we do know that this is the right level for the floor because that's where the lift stops. unless it's just an illusion. It is just an illusion. It does stop at that same height. We can't do it because we haven't got a block, so we must have missed that one. Obviously. Now obviously you can see that we do need to go down a level by 1. Okay, so let's take out the necessary beam here. Take that one off. Okay, so we'll take that one, that will fall down. We know that will fall down. So we'll put that in there. That one comes off. Right, so we know that 3. I've only found 3 of those. So what I need to do for the equipment is that we need the battery, the PTGs, the hoppers, and we need the excavator. That is what we need. We don't need anything else. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting the power supply down. We're going to put this down. We're going to get that started straight away this time. Let's see, go to F1, and like I said, I think we got the floor's right, but it's not right for when we're excavating. So it's just a shame that I did it at the wrong level. Let's get this sorted out quickly. Let's get rid of all of that. You can see that it doesn't take too long to put the floor in, because we're all experts at making floors. So what do we need? So we need the power hopper, F1, and we need the, we're not going to put the coal in yet because I've noticed that we're not getting power from the on the crystal, so I'm going to block that off. Wait until it resets. There it does reset. There we go, we've got the power now. F3, that one there, put that one there, put that one there. So I need to put coal on this. You notice that I've got coal on more than one page, and some of the items are more on one page, but that's because we're doing this. Okay, so that's where we're going. So let's go down and get the other power cell. It should be down here somewhere. If not, we'll just go and make one. Fine, we'll just go and make one. And like I said, as long as you fall onto the lift, you won't get any fall damage. Oh, we've got it now. Okay, so that's okay, we've got that. So we go up here, we'll get that sorted out and done. Nearly there, I'll have to check on that. Yes, I did start to put some on the ceiling, didn't I? Okay, so we shall leave that going merrily along. Okay, now I don't think we've got a problem there. We won't be taking this lift out yet until it's finished, and we'll just do what we did last time. And is it one more after this? Yes. So hopefully in the next few episodes that will be done. And then we shall be at the surface. Now I know it's going to end at this sort of level, I just don't know where. I think it's going to be over there a little bit. So let's go and check our solar panel and see how we're doing. As you can see, it's still snowing, it's still foggy. And I wonder how we're doing. Right, okay, so we are closed at the moment. And I want to start some work on this. And of course we also want to start making the jetpack, which will take us some time to do as well. So the first thing that I want to do is, do we have enough for a solar panel? No, we don't. We've got hypothermia. I haven't had that in a very, very long time, so yeah, let's get some power. I don't know what caused that. Right, there we go. Okay, so there's our hypothermia sorted out, and of course we can have a look at lithium, tin and copper. I don't think there's anything else much we want to do up here, because we can't do the solar panel. Let's have a look. At the refinery, wasn't it? It was that. We've got that, so must be connected to a refinery reactor vat. Okay. To operate. So we need advanced machine blocks. But it doesn't tell you how many of these. Oh yes, it does. So we worked it out the other day. I think it was 3, 6, 9. I think it was 21 altogether. And I don't think we had all the nickel bars at the time, but I think we do now. So let's just double check. 3, 6, 9. 2 9's 18. 27 blocks we need. So we want 27 advanced blocks, so we need 27 low grade steel bars. So I think we have those now. There's 27 advanced machine blocks. Let's just double check that so I don't make it wrong. Yes, advanced machine blocks. So we'll craft all of those. As you can see, even with the crystal deposits, we still got plenty. Now, refinery vats, titanium bars is what we haven't got, so we need some titanium. So we're going to start crafting these, because I know I've got 21 there. So what we're going to do at the top here, because we haven't got it in yet, is we've got titanium. We're going to fill this up with titanium ore, and we're just going to let that go. So that's 6, 12, 18 bars. Okay, now we know that when it gets processed, it's going to come up here, and anything that's contained in here will be our titanium. So let's go upstairs, as we're going to have to wait for that. And obviously the sun's coming out here, look, starting at 11%. Yeah, I think just for the change I'm gonna have them change fire constantly. Okay, because that one actually should fill up. Okay, so we're now going to our vat. I think we can put this one on here, and we're going to put these down. Now these will not make the vat until they are all done. Okay, and this is why we need the power next to it, because it will take a lot. Now what I wanted to show you, if it's going to do it, if we've got full power yet, which we haven't, you'll see that this will start to fill up quite easily, and it will spin eventually. This is why I want the third one. Okay, and there's lots of things that you can do with the solar power, which we will eventually just have solar power. And how are we doing on these? don't think we've got any coming through yet. Okay, so we have got titanium coming through. Now titanium, you'll see it will be a blue bar. There you go. And you should see that it will just, if I can get on there, that it will just put it on in here. See, it is just going, those two little bits over here, you can see them, they're growing there, so you can see that we've got titanium there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those away, because we want the titanium, we don't want to be hanging around for it. And mass storage is here and here, and we can carry on making our advanced machine blocks. No, sorry, not advanced machine blocks, the refineries. So we've got another 4 there. How are we doing on that? Okay, that is still making a lot. It's at 59%. So here we go, putting down the first level. There you go. So it's just a time waiting game, but once we got that, we can start putting in our biomass, and that is going to be 2 hoppers, 1 in, 1 out, like we did before, as long as they haven't changed the schematics. Yeah. Now I think the reason that this solar panel is getting used up very, very quickly is because of the power storage just here. It's not 100%. I think we're going into that one, aren't we? Yeah, you can see that it's been spreading out quite evenly. But it all helps, all the power helps, you know, so we're not too worried about that. Now let's get some of this on, because we want to get this going as well. And there we go. So I do want to go and build 2 more. I'm not sure that I've got enough for 2 more. No. So how are we doing on our titanium? Looks like we've got a few down here. Let's get those out. And let's get those put back in. Because I do want to get this vat made this episode. Is it that one? No, that's a jet turbine. Okay. So we've got 10 left. We're going to go and shove some more stuff in here, because we just have got the space, and we definitely want titanium. So that's 6, that's 12, that's about 18. So once that's all done, we should have done it. We built that. let's do a little bit of trickery up here. Let's see if we can just put ourselves up. Well, let's see, where are we? 4, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I'm not going to put this one in yet because it will give me an easier access to put up there. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. So we need 10 more. How are we doing on this? We're at 80% and we're still producing a lot of power. Ooh, nearly did it. And again, just take that off and that off, put them back, because you don't actually lose any of the parts. Okay, 6. So we've got 4 left to do. Okay, and this will be the first one. You're going to need 2 of these, by the way. Okay, you're not going to just need 1, you are going to need 2. And I think while I'm here, I'm going to, because it will give time for the vat to build up, we're going to build in these. Just like so. Then what I want to do is like I said, this is just because I can do it, nothing else. There's absolutely no other reason why you need to do anything like this unless you absolutely want to, because it can just be kind of a bit boring, but I think it just adds a little bit of style. My style, it's not going to be your style. Obviously you will have different bits and pieces and stuff like that, but for me, you know, I kind of want to use up all this floor and stuff, and we just don't have anything else to do with it, so we just clear this out, and it just gives us time just to do a bit of niceties, and then we can go on with the building of the vat, because it should all be done then. We shouldn't have to be waiting around. Okay, so we're just going to be taking these off. Obviously this won't take too long. But I'm sure we're coming to the end of the episode. And I'm not going to do that path yet because I just like it. You see, it just gives us a bit of path just to know where we're going. So this will have to be moved. Right, so let's go and get our titanium. One there and one there, and we will put these down, and we will go and craft our vat bits. There we go, so we'll craft those, and we've got them all. Now what you'll see is, because it's a multi-block build, that when you place the last one in, it will turn into what it's meant to be. So here we go. We'll put that one, that one, and that one, and that one in there. Now this is the last block, and what you'll see is there. That there is your multi-block vat. Okay, you can see all the way around it, all the same. And now you can see that the power is drained. Now this is because the vat uses huge amounts of power. And I mean a lot. Okay, alright, so what we're going to do now is, because we don't need it at this point in time, is I'm going to take away that laser. Okay, because I don't want the bits and pieces being lost, because we are going to have that as the vat control. Okay, so what will happen now is all the power will come here. Okay, it's just going to be powered by sunlight. I'm not going to have nothing else powering it. Well, I may do it a little bit later date, but we're just going to do it. So if you take one block away, it reverts to the building. So these are movable. They're not just once you put them in place, bang, they're gone. So what we've got now is, if you look at the bottom left of the screen, you'll see that you've got E for recipes. So we've got plastic pellets, and we've got high energy composite fuel, and you've got plastic pellets. This is why I say you need two. Okay, so in the next episode we are going to show you how to set this up so it's fully functioning. Yeah, and we may put in a PTG and a hopper here to keep it going and the boost, but I may actually just run it all off solar power energy, just because we can. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this energy. Okay, have fun, stay safe, and we'll see you in episode 62, where we will automate the vat to start making plastic pellets, and then we will make the secondary one to make the high energy composite fuel. And what we do with that energy, we actually don't know, because we haven't really got anything to power it, because there's nothing big enough in the game since I did series 1 of what we could do. Okay, so see you next time. Bye for now.